First Women is a project we began at the Anthony Center more than a year ago to capture the lives and work of the women who first ran for office in New York State, beginning with those who ran for state assembly and state legislature, U.S. Congress, county legislatures, and we hope eventually to capture all those women who ran for village and town positions as well, because these women broke barriers that were pretty solid at the time they first ran and in reality remain solid still. We know, for instance, because of the surveys we've done, that there are only about 17% of more than 900 seats in county legislators that are held by women. It's a very small number. We know that we rank as a country something like 60th in the world for the number of women on our national legislature. So running for political office in New York State and around the country isn't something that comes readily to women. And what we thought would help us understand who the women are who take the challenge to have political careers, that we should investigate and get the stories of the very first women who ran for office. Are you angry at what government is doing? Do you want to make a difference in the life of your community? Do you have an issue that propels you, that drives you? These are often the reasons why women become involved in politics, and I think if we look back at the very first women, Ida Sammis, Mary Lilly, they were suffragists. They were engaged in a progressive fight to change the Constitution of the United States to allow women the right to vote. And it was that issue and the beginnings of political engagement that led them to believe they could make a difference if they ran for elective office. And it's that difference making that I want to take charge, I want this power, I have the confidence I can use this power well, that has inspired so many women to run for elective office and could inspire women, girls and women today. The site now will have a link to a congressional website so that we look at all the women who've been elected to Congress from New York State, from individual congressional districts, as well as the first woman who was elected to Congress. It will have all the women who were first elected to the state legislature, and we'll have women first elected to many county governments. But we don't have everything we want. We don't have every first woman elected to county government. We don't have every woman who first served, for example, as a presiding officer of a county legislature. There are women alive today, and their family members and people who voted for them who know who those women are. And so we're asking for people who are familiar with the work of women they admire to explore. Were these women pioneers? Were they the first women to hold office in your village or your town or your county? And then let us know about them, because we want to include as many of the first women as we can. There's no limit to the space that we can use online. And so we hope to be able to go beyond federal government, state and county government down to the towns and villages with the help of people out there who know who these very wonderful pioneering women are.